Today we see the case of 8-year-old Kevin McAllister in his struggles with his family dynamic and structure. Kevin has come to see his counselor due to feelings of abandonment from his parents and siblings and being left home alone.
Come in. Hi, how are you?
Hi,
I'm Ricky. What's your name?
Kevin.
Is it okay if I call you Kevin?
Yeah.
All right. So Kevin, I understand you're here because your parents have some concerns. Would you like to tell me what you think it might be?
So, my parents and my family left me home alone. And they left for vacation without me. And that was the first time. And they went to Italy. And the night before we were supposed to leave, I got blamed for spilling pizza on the plain pizza, but they only ordered one plain pizza, and they know that I only eat plain pizza. And then the Pepsi got spilled all over it, and then my dad yelled at me for it. And then I said something rude to my uncle, and I don't remember what it was, but he was being mean to him, or being mean to me, so I felt like I needed to be mean back to him. And then that's whenever my mom yelled at me and told me to go to my room. And then I told her that I wish they would just disappear and I never had to see them again. And then she eventually just sent me to my room without any food. And it wasn't my fault that the pot got spilled. It was Buzz's fault. It wasn't my fault. And then my uncle was mean to me, and my dad was mean to me, and my mom was mean to me, and I just got blamed for the whole thing. And then I went upstairs and I went to sleep and I woke up and no one was there. And I don't really know what happened the second time, but we were supposed to be going to Florida, and then I thought I was following my dad in the airport, but then I guess I wasn't, and I ended up in New York. So I mean, I guess I wasn't home alone the second time, I was just lost in New York. So I mean, I was alone.
All right. Well, you said you were home alone, but before that, you said that you wish that your parents were not your family wasn't around. Why? Can you tell me why that is?
I don't think my family wants me around. My brothers and sisters always pick on me, and Buzz always tells me he's going to feed me to his tarantula. And then my other sister Lenny just starts saying some stuff in French, and I don't know what she's talking about. But I know it's mean. And then this one time, my brother was like waving candlesticks above my head in one of our Christmas plays, and then my parents were laughing at him while he was doing it, which made me upset because I saw them in there because I was supposed to be singing by myself. And then I turned around and hit him because he was making fun of me and everyone in the audience was laughing, and it made me feel really bad. And my mom blamed it on me. And I don't know. I don't like my brothers and sisters, and I don't know if I like my parents.
So when you were telling me that story, you said Buzz made you feel bad. Can you explain more to me about that feeling?
Well, he did it in front of everyone. Like, the audience was really big. And it made me feel mad. Like, I mean, I was angry, so that's why I pushed him. And then that's when everything kind of just came crashing down up on the stage. And then my mom and my dad yelled at me for it, but he was the one who was making fun of me, and they were laughing at me about it. And I didn't do anything. And I feel like that happens all the time. Whenever my siblings, like my brothers and sisters, pick on me, my parents take their side. No matter if it's my fault or their fault. And I mean, most of the time it's their fault. It's not my fault. Because I don't even want to talk to my brothers and sisters. I don't even like them. But then, whenever my mom and my dad blame it on me, it just makes me feel unwanted.
Unwanted. Can you maybe give me a different word for that? Different kind of feeling? Explain that.
I don't know. It makes me feel alone. And by myself. And I guess kind of like a puppy dog. I guess abandoned and without a home and without a family.
Yeah. And you feel that way whenever your siblings and your parents kind of gang up on you?
Yeah, it's always them against me. I don't think my parents ever take my side.
Well, it sounds like you're talking about a structure called triangulation. And what that means is there's a three-person relationship. Think about a triangle, right?
Okay.
And there's three sides of a triangle. So for you, it's yourself, your siblings, and your parents. And when there's conflict between one of these, it seems like another is drawn in. So when you and your siblings are fighting, your parents get pulled into the situation. Sometimes whenever your parents and your siblings fight, do you ever find yourself sometimes pulled into a situation that you didn't know why?
Yeah, it just gets blamed on me anyways.
Right. And so it sounds like what goes on with your family, right?
Yeah.
All right. So to kind of understand this a little bit more, I think we should do an activity. How does
Okay.
that sound? Okay. What I'm going to do is have you create what's called a genogram.
What's that?
A genogram is a structure that involves family, and it involves their emotions, and sometimes it involves addictions to describe the relationship between each member.
Huh?
It's kind of like a symbolic family tree of feelings.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I think it'll make more sense if I were to help you make it. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right, so whenever we create a genogram, we have a key. The key kind of tells us,
Like a map?
like a map. We'll even write that up here, a map. Okay?
Okay.
And there's going to be symbols for us to understand what's going on with this map.
Okay.
So, on our map, we're going to have squares, and these are going to be our males or our boys.
Okay.
All right? And your circles are going to be your females.
Girls.
Yeah, like your sisters or
Mom.
and your mom, right?
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about feeling. And we're going to make some symbols with that. So whenever you see a straight line, we're going to connect this to the members that you're close with. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to put close so you know. Whenever there's a dash like this,
Dots.
like dots, see how it's not connected?
Yeah.
There's a disconnect, so not close.
Okay.
Okay? And our last one,
Looks like mountains.
does look like mountains. This is going to be those who you fight with or get angry or have.
So like Shark Tank.
Like sharks. So we'll think about these like shark teeth. So these are the people that you have no connection with. So
Okay.
we'll say, what would you like to say there? Conflict.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So to start this, I'm going to start with you in the middle. So what symbol will we make you?
Square.
A square. All right. And when you think of your family, like earlier when you were talking about your
Put a K
sisters. Yes, I can.
Here for Kevin.
So that we know it's for you? Perfect. Right in the middle.
Okay.
And so when you think about your family, who's the first person that pops into your head?
My mom.
Your mom. And what symbol is she going to get?
Circle.
Okay. A circle. And what is your mom's name?
Kate.
Kate.
The K.
With a K. And how, out of these three things, which one of those would you put to connect you and your mother?
I don't know. I feel like it's close but has conflict too.
Okay, so which one would you would you pick out of those two? When you think about it, when you reflect, which one?
Can't you do both?
We can do both. Would you like to do both?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
like my mom.
All right. So you like your mom, care, but at the same time, there's some conflict, right?
Yeah, she always blames me for stuff.
Okay.
She yells at me a lot.
So does that look about right?
Yep.
Okay. So who's the next person?
My dad.
Your dad. Where do you want to put him?
On the other side.
Okay. And what symbol are we going to give him?
Square.
Okay. And what's his name?
Peter.
Peter. And when you think about your relationship with your dad,
He just yells at me all the time.
he just yells at you. So conflict. Some more shark teeth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's add some more shark teeth. Is that the only one you want to put with your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else you can think of?
Buzz.
Buzz.
I don't like Buzz.
We do not like Buzz.
He told me he was going to feed me to his tarantula.
Okay. So there
I
are
don't like
some
tarantulas.
shark teeth coming on this one, huh?
Yep.
Anything else?
My brother Jeff.
Okay. What do we give him?
Square.
The square. And which
We're
one?
not close.
You're not close?
No.
Okay. Any conflict there with Jeff?
No, we don't really talk.
Okay. Who's
And then
next?
there's Lenny.
Lenny.
Should be a circle.
Circle. Okay.
I don't like Lenny either.
No,
She
like
calls me
Lenny.
a butthead.
So we're gonna give her some shark teeth as well?
We're just not close.
Just not close?
Yeah.
So some dots. Okay.
And
Anybody
there's
else?
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, I don't like Megan either.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Since it's closer to you, would you like to write Megan up there? What symbol are we gonna give her?
She already has a symbol.
Which one? I'm sorry, you're right. What feeling are we gonna give her?
Yeah, we're not close.
Not close. All right. Good job. So, now that we look at this together, how are you feeling?
I don't feel like anyone wants me around. Because I'm not close to really anyone.
I see that. You didn't put a line for anybody.
I don't know. I like my mom. But then I feel like every time we talk, she just yells at me.
So it sounds like
Like, she was the only one who really cared a little bit whenever they came home. Everyone else just walked away.
I think that looking at this, there are some family members that you might want to try and get close to and make a better relationship. And I think by doing that, going to each person, it'll create a whole family environment that'll make you feel a little bit better. What do you think about that?
Like here.
We could do it here. We can bring in whatever family members you would like, and I can sit here and you can talk about how you feel and they can talk about how they feel, and we'll make sure that we do it in a safe way, so that way you don't feel like how we talked about before with the triangle,
Okay.
so that way we make sure that that doesn't happen, and everybody can say how they feel, and hopefully we can get some communication going and we can have more lines.
Okay.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at your graft, who would you like to bring in?
I guess the ones with the sharp teeth.
Okay,
So my mom, my dad, and Buzz.
okay, would you like to bring them in all at the same time?
I guess if you're around, it should be okay.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about we end our session today and I go out, we'll talk to your parents, and we'll tell them what we did a little bit, and we'll tell them that we would like to have them in next week with you and try and fix some of these family issues.
to work together.
We're gonna have to work together. It's the best way to make sure we're connected as a family. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think we did some good work today.
Kevin did display signs of abandonment and family issues. After expressing his initial feelings, we discussed triangulation, and to further understand his feelings, I administrated an activity creating a genogram where Kevin was able to go more in depth and visualize his current issues with each individual family member. Kevin understands where he stands with each member. By incorporating other family members, we will be able to address the problems of the family and see where the family can make the necessary changes in order to overcome the problems being presented. Since Kevin cannot do that on his own, due to family therapy being a comprised therapy of everyone involved in the problem, it is crucial that Kevin has sessions that involve the family members that he is currently struggling with.